Hello and welcome to Sports with Big Mike and the boys. I'm Big Mike, and here are some boys. Tony, Liam, Pat, how's it going?
It's crack, lad.
Really need a poo. So let's get through this one quick.
He just said, "Oh, I'll be able to get through. It'll be grand. I won't mention it. I'll never speak of it." First words out of his mouth.
Got a poo.
So, Pat, is that what's on your mind?
Yeah, mostly. There's a few sports things in my mind, but
It must be a good sport.
pooping is way up the forefront.
Are you looking forward to a sports episode?
Looking forward to a poo.
Okay. If we're gonna not talk about poo, would we talk about what kind of sports do you like?
What's your favourite snowboarding sport?
Swimming pools, snooker pools. I like.
Pat, do you want to go to the toilet?
No, I'll hold it. It's kind of subsiding a bit now. You got to talk your way out of it.
Subsiding.
Swallowed it back up.
No one wanted to hear that, Pat. Nobody. I like to talk about piss and shit and blood, and that was a bit disgusting to me, the subsiding.
Why?
I think
It's
that's
like
a very
nice way of saying
mature
it's
word for
easing off. Like
Yeah.
it's not putting as much pressure on my asshole now.
it. Yeah. My
It's going
intestines
back inside.
have sucked the poo back up into a safer location.
We wish this was the poo episode.
Well, no, it wasn't. It doesn't have to be fully out to subside. Like it's not as if he took a shit in his pants and vacuumed it back up through his butthole. Like it's not what happened.
Done that before,
Is that what you were
though.
picturing, Mike? Is that what everyone at home's picturing?
Oh,
Just my
but it
big
shouldn't
messy
be going
pants.
backwards at all.
You know, Gary Lineker pooped his pants before while playing a match.
Did he?
Oh, Tony's linking shit together.
Has Tony ever done that? He's the one who normally goes back and totally way outfield.
Maybe
had to
Tony
have been
tries to
someone.
talk about something else. But thanks, Tony.
Someone who'd done it. There's a lot of
Paula
people.
Radcliffe?
There's
Pissed or pooed?
She pooed.
She pooed, yeah.
Famously pooed. There's the picture of it.
Is that the marathon runner?
Yeah.
Yeah, she like peed and pooped.
Yeah.
In fairness, that's like
Common for
yeah.
marathon runners.
Well, it's common for me as well. Every time I poop, I pee.
Fair play to her, like. Let's go for it. She's wearing white pants if you look at the pictures. It's quite the sight.
CM Punk pooed himself in the middle of a match with The Undertaker, I think.
Really?
I think I heard something about that before, didn't he?
They've got super tight pants on. Like,
Yeah, like there was probably no dripping coming out.
Probably
but,
not,
But the Undertaker
no.
still has to do that tombstone, which is disgusting.
Right. Okay. I think
Talk
we should
about
go.
the rock bottom.
Oy.
I think we should head straight for the old 5-star review on iTunes question of the week. Just to
flush out all the
get
shit
away
talk.
from to stop talking about the poo and wipe it all away or something. Right. Every week on iTunes, we ask everyone to give us a 5-star review on iTunes.
And they do it every week.
Every week we have so
Apple
many
Podcasts?
reviews. It's Apple Podcasts. It's hard to read all the reviews. So I won't for now. But there's loads. And get on that list by going to Apple Podcasts.
Mike, isn't
looking
it
up
your
Big
whole
Mike and
shtick
the
that you
boys.
will read out anything?
I would read out anything. We have nothing. We still have nothing. Was I convincing for a minute though?
Well, I was like, Mike, you gotta read them out.
So yeah, give us a review and I'll send you a fucking Cookie Monster, right?
Fucking
Cookie Monster. So aggressive. I'm gonna send you a Cookie Monster. Anywhere in the world you live, I'll send it to there.
Alice,
Or if you want
leave a review. Get him to post
Alice,
it to Mexico.
Alice, come on, leave a review. It's like literally one extra stamp to post it anywhere in the world. So Mexico's fucking fine, you know. Pat, I can afford a second stamp. I'm okay
And
with
that's Mike's weekly review of Mexico. Mexico's fucking fine, you know.
Isn't Cookie Monster illegal in Mexico?
No.
No?
Quite confident he is.
I think Tony could be right. I've heard something about that.
Right, okay, it's not our Mexico episode yet, okay? So keep all this great content for the right episode.
Come on, what's the question of
Right.
the week?
Here's the 5-star question on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, review of the week. I'm going to start with Pat. What is your greatest sporting moment?
Oh. So when I was younger, the team used to play for Exeter Chiefs under 16s.
Rugby?
Yeah, rugby. Yeah, thanks. Should have specified that. For the sports fans out there, they would know Exeter Chiefs is rugby. And we had gone 2 years undefeated. We were I used to be so good at rugby, was on par with this one kid who ended up playing for England. And we got through to
not
this
expecting this
massive tournament. And we were just like, yeah, we fucking got this. And we got fucking annihilated every single game. There was one team of like Arab guys who were 6'2", full beards, and we're just like, there is not a chance. These kids are 15 years old. Just fucking broke all of us. And so just getting to that competition is one of my greatest sporting achievements, I'd say.
Getting there, but
That's
not
the
the
funniest thing about that age when you play rugby, because then there's
You get the guys who
people are
hit
starting to
puberty,
really sprouting up, and then some people aren't, and you're just like, the size of this lad. Like,
Nah, even to this day, I'm pretty sure they weren't actually fucking
I don't know, man. Like when I hit
15
that
years
age,
old.
some people I was playing with, like his arm was the size of like fucking like.
But to have a whole fucking team of them, not just fucking one or two guys who would annihilate you. No.
Yeah.
They're bred for it.
Yeah. Don't know. Can't remember which team they played for, but there's someone in the border up there.
Right. Okay. Liam, can you beat that? Can you beat that story?
Not really. We won an All-Ireland rugby tournament. We won an All-Ireland rugby tournament when I was under 11s, and that was fucking pretty class. The homecoming for that, it was just for Kilmallock, like. So, for a small town to win the All-Ireland, and then we had the homecoming, it was fucking class. You know, the streets were fucking full of people. It was just such a buzz in the town. But, yeah, that was it. And I was I don't know what number I was, but my brother tried to shave it into the back of my head, the number, before we went to the All-Ireland. And the blade came off the buzzer, like, and I ended up having to shave my head as an 11-year-old. And it was, I lost a gold chain, like, before the match, and the manager was like running around. The other team were like on the pitch, and I'm like looking for my chain, and he's like holding me back from going on the pitch, and he's like, lads, has anyone seen the chain for Bull? Has anyone seen Bull's chain? And the other team just thought I was fucking lunatic, a little shaved head kid like trying to get on the pitch. Yeah, that was good time. Donnie.
I don't know.
Donnie, can you beat that? Any good at rugby?
Yeah, I played it for 8 years, so
Did you?
I did.
Who would have thought we were all rugby boys? We've never spoken about rugby before.
I loved it.
What position?
Everywhere. Like, I started off as a winger, and then we got a bit bigger.
Forwards?
They put me everywhere, though.
Yeah, that's exactly how I did.
Yeah. And then, my main one was flanker, so when I got a bit bigger. But now I'd probably be like a fucking scrum half or something. Some little tiny boy compared to
And what did you win?
boys.
What was your greatest achievement?
I don't know, I think we won a league before. We were pretty shit, to be honest. There was never a full team, really. And then when we did have a full team, we were okay. We went to Wales, lost every match. Exactly like you say. Like, we went to Wales when I was like 16, maybe. It's my last season with them, or second last. And the first team, when we went out on the pitch, we were like...
Just big fucking...
They were huge, like, it was fucking hilarious. Yeah, so that was a fun trip, going to Wales. I don't know. I don't really have many sporting moments. I was always an urban sporter, if that made sense, you know? Urban.
Flips.
Curbs and stuff.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Yeah, playing football on my bare feet and it's scorching sun. No grass or anything, you know.
It's so urban. What's yours, Mike? What's your greatest sporting achievement ever?
Oh, I'll tell you about my rugby first. My illustrious rugby career. So in I think it was like fifth year in school, the school decided suddenly to have a rugby team. They'd never had one before.
Oh, yeah.
And so there was like training after school a few days a week. And I was the only person who went to every single training session. And I was the only person who did not get 1 minute on the pitch.
Oh, that's
They're
so
bastards.
sad.
They're bastards.
Everyone else got like at least substituted on for a little bit, and I never actually played rugby. And I went to every training, and I tried so hard.
Greatest sporting achievement ever.
That's
That is
greatest
impressive. Like I'd say,
I'm like particularly bad at sports, and I always have been. And I really love sports as well. It was really fucking annoying. And I understood them as well. It's just my body wouldn't do what I told it to. One time I was playing soccer for the school again, and they did let me play. And our coach, who was like such a nice fella, called me Bambi on ice when I was on the pitch.
just little legs going all over the
You're
shop.
such a tall, skinny guy, and your legs just fucking never stopped. They look like they're bent in like 3 places instead of just at the knee. But it's cool. It was cool. Like
So,
he used to do shit, and I'd be like, "How did he do that?" I'd be impressed by it. Like,
Yeah, you were the only one. And so one time, my greatest sporting achievement was actually my last kind of competitive match. I was playing for Bruff under 18s, I think. And basically, we had a match, and I texted the manager and said, like, "Oh, what's going on with the match today? Where is it again?" And he had forgotten about it, and everyone had forgotten about it. The entire team had forgotten about this match. So, because I reminded him, it was only because of me that we went, and he made me the captain for the match.
Oh,
No way.
that's pretty decent.
did you get to play it?
I think I played the whole match,
Just
yeah.
catching from the sidelines the whole game.
I got to play the whole match in central midfield, which I had never played before. But yeah, so people used to say, "Don't pass to Begley, he's shit."
I'm the captain, cunt.
The voice he uses. It's so spot on. Like,
So that is that's how I feel about sports. It's a touchy subject, actually.
what's your favorite sport?
So
Mike?
here, I don't know. What's your favorite sport?
Oh, I'm asking you, cunt.
Like if we're talking like real competitive sports, probably soccer still.
Is it?
Really?
Really?
Yeah. That's the only one I'd like bother to watch and care about, and I understand. What about you boys?
I'd say definitely to watch is probably still hurling.
Hurling's great.
You, Pat?
Yeah, Pat.
I love like the downhill mountain biking stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Like that's just fucking insane. The speeds that these guys are doing, and just the ridiculous turns. Ice hockey is something I don't watch,
It's deadly.
but I really want to like start getting into it. It seems like a fucking insane sport. I went to a live game over here, which was unreal, but just whenever it's on TV, I'm just not paying attention. But it seems like such a much better sport than anything else that's big and commercial. If that makes sense.
I tend to just fucking like every sport, to be fair. When I actually do watch it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Rugby would be my top one, I would say.
Yeah.
I love watching rugby.
Mm.
But I also love UFC as well.
Oh, I can't.
Big fan of UFC.
It's fucking horrible at UFC. Like,
The more
I'm alright.
manky, the better.
I'm alright with the majority of the fighting, the punching, but as soon as he fucking hit the guy and he goes limp, and then they dive on him to
Love
keep
that.
fucking punching. What is wrong with you? You can see that man is not conscious.
You have to make sure
he's a fucking
he could just be
puddle on the floor.
He could have wobbly legs and then get back up. Like
Nah, you can
It
tell
happens.
when someone's limp as
Happens.
fuck, and you just keep.
if he's stiff as a
punching his
board, you
face.
gotta hit him so he's not stiff anymore. You know what I mean?
And that's just a good rule for life, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I found with UFC, there's a barrier to entry. Is that like a lot of it's on pay-per-view?
Yeah. Well,
What do you mean?
a lot of
Like,
UFCs
so-
on pay-per-view. Like.
So you'd have to like either have friends who like to watch it as well, or like know a place that shows it, or you'd have to pay every time you want to watch it. I know
not
some
check
of it
TV
is on
most of the
TV.
Yeah. check. See here, check TV. They just show it like.
Or you can just get it online, like stream it.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
For anyone listening.
Effort
But
though.
it's not that hard if you know where to go.
It's still a bit of effort. That's what kind of what's put me off, like getting into it.
Well, you like it, like, do you?
Yeah, when I watch it, I like it. Because
My brother
if we're talking,
every day after.
if we're talking sports adjacent things, I love wrestling.
Why is it adjacent? I think that
Sport
counts as a
entertainment.
sport. Yeah.
Sports entertainment, yeah. So UFC is just like a slightly more real version of that, and slightly less exciting.
Slightly.
But yeah. So anyone ever played any weird sports?
Oh, nice, but haven't played, but fucking one of my favourite weird sports to watch. So, like, working in the bar, like, doing the late nights, don't know what channel it is, what channel it's on, but there's a sport called Kabaddi.
Oh, is that the Mexican one?
I think it's Indian.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
it's kind of like a British Bulldog thing. You've got 5 guys in a square, and I think you've got one guy who has to run past the 5 guys, and like the 5 guys are holding hands trying to tap him, but the guy running has
Is
to
that
keep
next
shouting.
to the Burger King?
Five Guys.
Five Guys.
That's twat. And the guy running has to keep shouting the word Kabaddi so that the ref knows he's not holding his breath. I don't know why holding your breath is in any way a benefit, but it would it just come on at 3:00 in the morning in the bar, and like we're just like, what the fuck are we watching? And they have like mad entrance music, and it's all got like kind of like the cricket team names, like you've got the Bengali Tigers, and you've got fucking fireworks going off, and you just, what is this sport?
Nah, I've seen it, yeah.
Like,
There's an Italian one as well that's quite weird. That's basically just like a weird, I can't think of the name of it now. It's like a weird version of rugby and a cross with
Rugby to
UFC. They just fucking kill each other, and it's just an all-out brawl. Like I can't think of the name of it. It's Shane, the guy we used to work with in our bar, told me about it to look it up before, and it's brutal. Like he was just getting knocked out and just continue on. It's fine. You just one man down.
And there's there a ball.
Yeah.
You're right there.
There's another really cool medieval one that I saw recently that looks real fun to do, and there's actually one in Prague as well. I was like, oh, I'd like to do that. It's like someone starts off with each person has a mace. Each team is one person has a mace. It's not mace. Like it's and you have a sword, and 3 people with a sword and 1 person with something else, and you have shields and stuff, and you have to block. But the whole thing is you're defending the guy with the ball, and the attackers have to get the guy with the ball. And if the guy with the ball gets hit, he throws it to the other guy who's the receiver to pick it up. And the guy who gets hit has to go down for 10 seconds, and the defenders go down for something like 3 to 5 seconds once they get hit.
That sounds fucking awesome.
I was looking at it. It sounds deadly.
Are you in suits of armour as well? Because I thought you should be.
Yeah, no, you're not.
Like you're just clunking around
it's
the
actually
place.
really cool because like the guy with the mace, I think if you get hit by him, you are out for longer because it's harder to swing and easier to hit. You know, so it's actually really fucking cool. Sounds pretty cool. I can't think of the name of it now, but
Sick.
This week in Tony's imagination.
If it's not a thing, you just made it a thing.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked up Turkish oil wrestling?
yeah, I used to do that. I used to be our PE.
World champ.
I PE with the teachers.
Forgot my shirt again today, sir.
Oh.
Sir, you keep taking my shorts.
Yeah. So speaking,
Not really speaking, though, is it? It's not really speaking.
it's hard to speak. Just
Mike?
lost my
Have a
phone.
drink,
Have a
man.
sip of
Have
water.
a sip of fucking
Have a little sipperoni there.
Some treacle.
Sipperoni, huh?
What is it you're sipping on?
treacle. Always.
Soothes the throat.
It stinks.
Yeah, I have too much treacle now.
Yeah, do you buy all that stuff
Yeah,
you found?
For anyone
amount of
listening,
treacle is too much
I found
treacle.
treacle in Prague after that little stunt Mike built, and
No one forced you. Like.
and now I'm hooked on it. I have about 20 tins of bottom out of stock. I told them if I'll be back in a week if they don't have more, burn these down.
There'll be hell to pay.
Okay,
Alright, so-
I think my
Oh.
go on.
No,
Oh, you
like,
got
like,
a second.
say it.
No.
No one needs to know about Turkish oil wrestling.
I didn't think there was anything else to it apart from the fucking
there's
name.
plenty more to it. This is a great audio, Mike.
Yeah,
I love
alright,
it. Just do it closer to the mic.
My
the-
voice is
the
gone,
folks
like-
at home.
Where's it gone?
But a bit of good catch it.
Bloody.
The bloody died, lads.
Alright, let Pat talk about Turkish oil wrestling while you get back on track then.
Right.
You
So
don't have to talk.
just rest that voice of yours. So it's the Turkish oil wrestling is the most homoerotic sport of all time.
Until you
Like
look at
just
it.
oh no, like it's. I'm pretty sure it started with because obviously being homosexual in Turkey isn't exactly smiled upon, and I reckon a bunch of guys got walked in on having like an orgy, and they're just like, no, this is the Turkish oil wrestling. Have you not heard of this? And the pictures is just fucking super hunky, greased up guys with their hands down each other's shorts.
What?
Apparently, in the back of the inside like of the trousers is like a tag that you're supposed to pull off.
No.
And so they're literally like doing the old reach around, and it is just look up the pictures of it, and you're like,
That's
this is gay. Like this is
outrageous.
100% gay porn. And so
There's
looking to start a Czech Republic
around
oil
the
wrestling.
world, though wrestling in general like was pretty gay. Like like even like what Greco-Roman wrestling, like the old style of that was really fucking gay as well.
Gay anyway. It
It
was
was really gay. Like so, one of them did like grab the balls and stuff. Like I can't think of what.
Yeah, and
I'm shit with all
had
these
to,
names,
like,
but
you
like
had to milk him.
yeah. If you
Literally,
don't come in your
If you don't
mouth,
come in your mouth, you don't
then you
lose.
lose. Yeah.
Yeah. But, I mean, like, it's cool, though, isn't it? It's cool, like, do you know, if you're a gay lad, there's another gay lad over there, you could be like, see how we
You
feel
wanna-
about
you
each
wanna
other.
Turkish
Like, we
oil
beat each
wrestle?
other up a little bit. I might be part of, a gay beat-up ring, who knows?
You're telling me that
Jesus Christ.
like
It's,
These-
yeah,
like,
no, it is.
he's round the back, through the front, into the anus by the looks of it.
why not?
Quite a few spectators for it as well.
And I didn't realise, like, they'd do it just out in the field. It's just out and about, like, you know?
I'm like, why do you need to be so oiled up?
Do you think
Is it necessary?
it's not even a competition? It's like someone's walking down the street in that clothes, oiled up, and they just catch eyes. They're like, we Turkish wrestling.
We got to find a park.
Someone else just runs
then the
over
winner-
loads of oil and just does it. You guys fight.
Winner gets free Turkish delight.
That would
That's
be
what
a
they call
trick.
an orgasm.
Yeah.
What about you for your weird sports, Mike?
Got any weird sports there, Michael?
Just got any good texts
Just-
that you're not paying
I'm
attention
just
to?
looking up pictures of Turkish oil wrestling, and I feel like I've seen these pictures before, or feel like they came up on my recent searches. So
Grinder profile. Right?
it's a joke. No, I'd like to play Quidditch. I wouldn't. It's actually looks shit, like real Quidditch. You know, where they like run around a field
That's
with
not real Quidditch. That's
the broom between.
No,
I mean, that's as
really.
real.
Quidditch.
That's as real as
Right.
Quidditch
Yeah.
gets.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
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 There's like a World Cup and everything now. It's getting pretty big.
But the balls don't fly by themselves.
Yeah.
so what's the fucking point?
I don't know. I think like someone is the golden snitch. You know, like a person.
Yeah. And you have to like have a broom between your leg, am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah.
Stupid.
So, did you ever have sports days at school?
Yeah.
What were they like? What was your sports day like?
Shite. Pretty bad.
We had to do because it was in high school, but for some reason, like, did you guys ever have the foam javelins?
No.
Like, so, like, back in high school, I was in the athletics team as well, and I'd do javelin, and he gave us real javelins for competition. But for sports day, he had like it was basically a back on the poos.
Poo noodle.
He's less suppressed. He's creeping back out, like basically a pool noodle with some fins on, and you're just like, how the fuck is anyone supposed to throw a pool?
Don't bother. A Swedish prison.
Noodle.
Okay.
Swedish prison.
How can anyone throw a noodle like that? But all the other ones, we did egg and spoon races, relays, all sorts of stupid shit, and I was first every time.
Never did it. Once you got to the
Were there
bigger schools, it was different sports. Go on, sorry.
We used
Were
to
there
do spud and
medals?
spoon races.
But the medals, yeah, pretty sure we had medals. Used to have what now?
We used to do spud and spoon races.
So fucking Irish.
Isn't it? I just realised, because I know egg and spoon race is a thing, but we used to do
as well.
spud and spoon race.
Less mess, more success.
And it deletes treat. And
dinner as well, yeah.
Winner gets to keep all the potatoes. Mom would be very happy.
Put the potato on the spoon, run to the end, put it in the pot. The teacher's there boiling the water. Oh, yeah.
So in mine and Bull secondary school, we had I think it was a pretty cool sports day. I think it was cooler than most. But they divided the whole school into 4 tribes. They called them teams, but we were basically tribes. It was unhealthy.
Yeah.
How attached to their teams people got. And I was on the fucking green team, and the green team never won. So literally all day there'd be sports going on. All day there'd be 10 sports at a time going on. You signed up to whatever ones you wanted to do for your team. And at the end they added up all the points. And yeah, my team literally
Tribes picked at random, or do you reckon it was let's chuck all these kids in the green team with his Bambi legs?
I think the PE teacher tried to pick it evenly. So put them more not put all the good kids together.
Good kids. Well,
Yeah,
I was on a team, and
part of the
I was
pilot,
never
so.
at school. I just never show up. But I show up for sports day, obviously. So all the sports that people got into, were gone. So I ended up playing drafts, chess, and darts. My family.
How is that in sports?
My family were like, what the fuck?
I like the fact that is in sports day though. It gives
That's
the
pretty cool,
less
yeah.
athletic kids.
You know what? I like the
Never have
fact.
that. in
Won
my
every
school.
one of them.
Did you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like the fact that my sad story was going to be and they only let me play chess, but he got there first.
Yeah, and I loved it. It wasn't that I was only let it. It was only that I just didn't show up to pick what sports I wanted,
I
or
just
I
started
wasn't there when they were picking what sports they wanted.
Once I hit 4th year, I just started skipping it, and then 6th year I sold hot dogs and made a little shop. I made money.
Toasty maker.
I've made fucking loads of money that as well.
I used to.
Sold hot dogs. The principal came, gave me chocolates and crisps and stuff because I had it, and I was like, "Daddy." I went up to the principal and asked, "Can I just do that? Because I don't want to do sports day." He's like, "Yeah." Need some money for my 6-year holiday, so I was like, "Yeah, no problem." People got real annoyed as well. They're like, "Why do you get to make money?" I was like, "Because I fucking asked and I put money towards it. Do you want to put money towards it, not do your sports day?" Teachers were coming in being afraid, being like, "Can we eat this hot dog?" Don't fucking eat it then. I got one of those boiling pots that they had that did hot water.
Yeah, a burk.
Fucking true fuck ton of hot dogs in it. It's funny because they had a school shop as well, and the guy was not happy. I was like, "Oh fuck."
Did the team who
The
won,
first year they had a school shop, and I was like, "I'm doing my own shop."
Just putting them out of business.
did the team who won do the thing they do at American football, grab their cooler of ice at the end and dump out the coach? Just hot dog water.
Boiling hot
hot dog
water.
water on your coach.
I had a good deal though. It wasn't a rip off. The shop was.
But what
you know?
you
So after sandwich, you're 50p.
No, it's better at this. I think it was hot dog bag crisps and a bottle of Coke for fucking 3 quid or 5 quid or something.
That's not a good deal. That's so expensive back then.
It's not when it's 5 quid for a fucking roll in the shop.
A Boots milled it. It was £3.
Yeah, but
That's
there's
great,
no
but
boots
there was-
within walking distance.
You can't leave your school. You can't leave school, so you got yourself
you're
a
one
fucking
of
bread
those
roll.
It's in the school.
You got a bread roll for 5 quid, or you get a fucking hot dog bag crisp and a Coke for 5 quid. Fuck you.
Look at Pat in his fancy
Could've been a
English
chocolate bar as
school.
well. Could have been chocolate bar.
Pat in his fancy English school, able to buy fucking dry shampoo on campus. Fuck you, Pat.
Our school was nicknamed Roughcombe
Roughcombe.
It was Ufcombe, but it was nicknamed Roughcombe because fucking it was not like we had to wear blazers and
Roughcombe.
shit.
All you did is play
how many
Turkish
schools
wrestling.
did you have? You had to wear blazers, yeah, real rough. Like,
Oh no, it was full of
Oh wow,
absolute
you had to wear
dot-coms.
uniforms at
But, like,
school. So rough.
was there one other school compared to your own?
There was like 3 or 4.
In
Like,
Devon, how big is Devon?
Yeah,
there's
and
fucking
here's the
fancy,
thing,
like.
Tony. All the other schools had much nicer pret-a-manges than. they had all the options. That was just a fucking basic one, like. Fuck you with your school dinners, Pat.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
What kind of school dinners did you have, Pat?
When that pasta, did you guys get that pasta pot thing that?
No,
turned
because
up?
we had to bring our own fucking lunch.
Oh wow!
Yeah, we had.
No, we didn't. We had a canteen, dickhead.
You just couldn't afford it.
There was a shop. There was a shop you could buy food at.
Yeah.
only came in, I think, either 5th or 6th year for me. You had to bring your own food.
Jeez.
And you weren't allowed to sit inside. You had to go out in the yard in the rain.
In the rain! Even if it wasn't raining,
If it
they
rained,
made
they'd let you
rain.
inside. For maybe
And
not just
garden,
one
not
week.
a field. That's sit in
It's a field.
He's just at the sit in the school
The
garden.
field or like the concrete fucking yard. that you
Basketball court.
call- Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But you go out in the field and have your smoke in the bushes. I never used the bushes. I just went out of the field by the smoke.
It's raining anyway.
Teachers just lecture.
No, the school itself was pretty decent, but the kids that went were just fucking scumbags. Not all of
Obviously.
them. Not all of them.
Obviously.
Not all of them. There's a few nice eggs, but just full of knobheads.
That's school for you, huh?
It's sports day.
Sports day, huh? Great bunch of lads.
Okay, who's ready for some fucking segments?
I am.
Seggies.
I know I am. Let's have a little segment.
Okay, a little segment for the lads. Let's have a segment called Bull in the China Shop.
Bull in China Shop.
I'm in this shop full of plates and I don't understand. Okay. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ready?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's ready. Okay. What
Oh, wait.
Are you
Before
in?
we start, what's the points system at the moment? Who's on what? It's been a while.
I think you're on
And
0.
I'm not worthless anymore, cunt.
you're on work.
I think I got 2 points.
I think you got 2 points too.
You're on 2 points, and I don't know how much the other lads are on, but like
I think it's 2, 4,
Bull's on
6.
like-
I think it is.
Buzz
think
on
it
like
was
6 or
I thought I was
something.
right behind you, buddy.
I think it's 2, 5, 6. Yeah.
I'm right behind you.
So yeah, I
Doesn't matter. Once Pat doesn't win, Mike's happy. Mike's happy.
yeah, I was gonna check last night what the scores were, and then like fuck it, whatever.
I just carried on with my life.
Had a wank and went to sleep.
Watched a bit of Turkish wrestling.
Okay, and Pat, if you interrupt me, I'm gonna break your legs. What is the most popular sport in China? And it's not soccer. I'm gonna tell you that now.
I think that's an easy one.
Mm.
I think I have it.
China. Baseball.
Very good shout. I think Korea's bigger.
It was Japan. Japan loved it, baseball.
Squid Game.
Korea.
I know it's Korea.
China. Sports.
I'd like to apologize for the Squid Game comment
Why?
on
Spoiler
behalf
alert,
of
like,
Big
come on.
Mike and the Big Mike Corporation.
Why,
It's a
just 'cause
question
the
about
show's
China, and he's
just 'cause
just
the
giving a
show's Korean
fucking
doesn't mean you
Korean.
can't fucking play the game
So
elsewhere.
what?
Yeah, Korea's the fucking capital of China.
It's all the same to us. Chinese game.
Chinese checkers.
Chinese burn.
Finger traps. Pokemon.
Japan. China. I'm in China. I'm in China. I'm playing sports. What am I playing? Chinese. Dragon.
Don't
China.
commit.
China. What did I do in China? I played a sport in China. I'm there in China. Chopsticksies. Dice game. Chopstick dice game. Chopstick and dice game. Casino.
I think these are actual
Royale.
guesses, though.
Poker. I don't know.
Mike's struggling over there.
Oh man, you're
I
worried
don't
about
know.
all our Chinese listeners, like.
Well, yeah. We can have a Chinese listener.
Who is it?
Dave.
Hot and cheesy.
Which could be like someone like with Chinese parents or something.
So what? Like, I'm being hilarious, not rude.
Chopstick dice game. I don't think you were being hilarious.
I think that is
I don't
funny.
think that was.
I think it's funny. It's where you have to pick up as many dice as you can
Yeah.
with one pair of chopsticks. Like, yeah.
My brother said he was in China and a bunch of kids started laughing at him on a bus, calling him round eyes. And he's like, "Oh wow, okay, it does go both ways."
Those were horrible kids.
Yeah.
But he does
I
have
think
stupid
they're
round
funny.
eyes, though.
In fairness as well,
Yeah.
people just stop to take pictures with them 24/7.
Like, I don't know. I've basketball.
That was it.
Basketball or table.
I don't know, but here's.
Oh, I was thinking karate.
I don't know here. I don't know, but here's the exact answer.
I wouldn't have guessed basketball.
It would be basketball.
But
or
you
table
just did.
tennis.
No, I did.
You
I
did guess
literally
it.
did.
It was your second guess.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
That was really impressive. I didn't think you were going to get that in your second guess.
I did. Well, I think it was my third guess. I think Chopstick Dice Game was like...
As a genuine answer.
Just because you didn't think it was a genuine answer, like...
They play basketball different there. Chopsticks and dice.
Right, are you ready for our next segment? It's
What?
called Patriotism.
That's not.
Patriotism.
Fuck the Queen.
Oh, no, Mike doesn't have any problem with that for our fucking Queen-loving listeners.
Oh,
Like,
Prince
I
Andrew's a
don't.
paedophile.
No, fuck the Queen.
Hey,
Monarchy.
hey.
Queen of China. Oh, can't say that, mate. Can't say that.
We need poo.
Okay, Pat. We're talking sports, right?
Yeah, love him.
Now, the last question we were talking not soccer. This question we are talking yes soccer. Recently, in the last year or so, I imagine, Cristiano Ronaldo became the top international goal scorer in the world ever.
True.
He scored 112 goals for Portugal.
False.
He overtook someone who had scored 109 goals for his country. What country was that?
Oh, what country was that?
Yeah.
Brazil. England. Fucking hate football, cunt.
I fucking know this and I can't think of it.
I am just gonna say Portugal.
No.
Spain, innit?
Right, so it's over for the steal.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Argentina?
Mm.
Just France. Spain. 37 England. France could be Thierry Henry, maybe.
Yeah. Say France. France? Okay.
I fucking heard this before and I can't fucking think of it. I literally only saw this the other day. I think it's the fucking talking to Annie about it as well.
Who's the big goal scorer? Scoring loads of goals forever and all this.
It's got to be for a country though.
No, I know, yeah, but... I'm also thinking, like, Jim.
It's not Spain. You've already said England, haven't you?
Yeah. Fucking hell.
Marathon, it's been true. Pele was Brazil. Holland. Who did Holland have? Oh,
Edgar
big.
Davids.
That's the only person
He
I can think.
fucking never fucking scored that much. Cliverson as well, he scored.
109 goals for the country. probably a long career, so it's probably back in.
Not Brazilian, which is weird. You think it'd be a classic player, and it is. I've definitely heard it. If it's not or an English person.
This is a new tone. I'm fucking terrible at this shit. I haven't a clue. Like.
Spain had Raul. Scored quite a bit.
Did he say Spain?
9 goals, though.
No. 109 goals, Raul. He played for a while, though. It's definitely not Ibrahimovic, is it? No. Is that not Ibrahimovic? What's your man's name?
Correct.
Zoltan.
Oh, Ukrainian.
No, it's Swedish.
Zlatan.
Zlatan.
Ibrahimovic, yeah.
Yeah, Ibrahimovic, yeah.
Is he not Ukrainian? Where's he
He's
from?
40 years of age and he's just started playing international. Like.
He's what?
Shevchenko is from Ukraine.
Ah.
Yeah, Shevchenko.
He 40 years of age still playing, but he just stopped playing, like, and he scored a lot. Seems like a stretch to pick him, though.
109 goals? Who was it?
Spain.
Okay, well, you want to say that? Not really. Spain.
It's just a guess now, anyway.
I kind of want to put you out of your misery there because, like, all 6 answers were way off.
Yeah.
So basically, what you were assuming that it was going to be like a great country, but the problem with great countries is they play against other great countries.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking
so
about countries playing
they don't
shit ones.
actually score that many goals. So the person who had scored the most international goals ever before Ronaldo was Ali Dai from Iran.
I had heard that.
I hadn't.
Yeah.
Not a clue.
Number 3 was Mokhtar Dahari from Malaysia. You know, it's like
Fucking hell.
it's just the shit countries that play like even shitter countries.
Yeah.
So you,
Well, you can't
can
call
score,
country
like-
shit, man. If
Well,
I can't
that's
say
what-
chopstick dice game,
so yeah, like
Come
it's
on.
my God.
Shit at football.
it's you can like it's players who can score like 5 and 6 goals a game.
Sounds a bit Boris Johnson-y, doesn't he? People from these shit countries. Yeah. Are you pro Boris?
Is he talking about football?
Are you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Well, he was talking about
Next
government,
question.
you know.
Yeah. No, I'd like to go to Iran. Right. So, no yeses there. Tony, Tone Deaf. We're playing Tone Deaf now. That's the new game.
What?
Tone Deaf.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Okay, Tony, how's your 2010 knowledge?
When was that?
Yeah, exactly. Right. In 2010, Bleacher Report made a list of the 50 greatest sports songs of all time. What was number 1?
Where was I in 2010?
But they're all time.
Why does 2010 doesn't really matter, Tony? It's just
It
not
does.
a
It would
song.
actually
It's not
help
one
me.
in the
It would
last
help me
11
picture
years.
if I know where what like my situation in 2010.
I doubt you
think
read
that's
the
how many
Bleacher
years
Report
ago?
thing, did you?
That's 19
11.
years ago.
11.
Where are you living?
No, it's not. It's 11 years ago. 11 years ago would have been. I would have been
2010.
16. 16. It's definitely a football song.
19.
But it's not from that year. It's from all time.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
And sports song, like,
I wonder what's considered a sports
yeah,
song now. Could be
that's
a
what I'm
fucking
curious.
trick question at the same time. Can't even think of any sports songs either. Like, what's the fucking football one where they think they're gonna win the World Cup again? The English
Bleacher Report is an American website.
one. You know that? 4 years ago. It's probably that one. Oh, it's American.
It's an American.
Yeah.
oh, Mr. Clues over here.
Because this is fucking impossible.
I'm not saying it isn't an English song, I'm just saying it's an American website.
Was there a World Cup in 2002? So
Just make some guesses.
2004, 2005, 2006. That was the World Cup in Brazil, no?
I don't know.
What's that? There's a Pitbull song in J-Lo, isn't there? Isn't that a thing, isn't it? The something, or no, Shakira and someone did a song
For the
for the World Cup.
In
No,
Africa.
Africa.
in Africa.
Go Walker.
So let's guess that one first.
No.
Okay. And then I'm going to go with that football song I just sang there. Anyone know the name of it to help me out
I
there?
think it's just like Three Lions, isn't it?
Three Lions.
Yeah.
No.
And then we're going to...
It was robbed by not being number one.
Why?
It's a great song.
Fucking horrible song.
10 German bombers.
I don't know any fucking sports songs then. What else is there? I can't actually think of any other sports song.
I am itching
Why?
over here.
Do you ever get the Limerick feeling? Jumping up and down on the ceiling, and the ball hits the net on your TV set, then you know you got the Limerick feeling.
Yeah.
You don't know that song?
Yeah.
I don't know that song.
It's Coming Home, I don't know. That was still a thing.
That's still Three Lions.
Is that?
It's just a different part of that song.
It's the Atomic Kitten version of it.
Yeah. I just want to think of one other song. I can't think of one fucking song.
He's tone deaf.
We'll go with just pass it on. I don't fucking know.
It was not. Pass it on. I don't fucking know.
Pass it on, I
Alright.
don't fucking know.
So, is that...
Yeah.
Score a fucking goal.
My thoughts, we are the champions. This isn't guesses, Mike. This is just me discussing.
Yeah. You discuss it.
We are the champions, or we will rock you. Tub thumping, Chumbawamba. You get knocked down, but you get up again. Never gonna keep me down.
Are there sports songs though?
I mean-
they play at half time. They're not sports songs, though.
But I think We Are the Champions is a sports song. It's in Rocky, Eye of the Tiger, maybe.
Ready, you're a young man, how much she's gonna be a big
Like,
man.
it's in so many movies with sporting moments.
Mm-hmm. You want to guess that one?
We Are the Champions?
Is that it?
We Are the Champions?
No.
So I don't even think it's in that line then. I think it is actual sport anthems. Like,
Blue Line Giant.
As American, they don't have fucking sport.
what about that one with do you know that rap one that the footballers did? Remember? No, I can't think of it now. But
This is tense.
all right, do you want to go for the other two then? Because I don't know nothing else.
I would say Tub Thumping, Chumbawamba.
Nope.
Okay, fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
We're going to say something else and it's going to be We Will Rock You.
I had a tiger. Is it I had a
I'm
tiger?
trying to think if you're smiling away.
Is it I had a tiger? Pat, not Mike. Pat.
Is it Eye of the Tiger? I don't know.
Because that's literally about.
Ca-
That's about sports. Like, it's the thrill of the fight. Challenge up to the challenge of our rivals. You know, it's
Yeah. Do it.
I the tiger.
Correct.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey,
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh.
Pat, you did very well there with your all your kind of guesses.
you're trying.
Because I think We Will Rock You and We Are Champions were like in the top 10 as well.
Oh.
And was Tub Thumping in there at all?
Probably not, because that's a very kind of English song.
Okay. No, fucking good job, Limbo.
Okay. It's time for
Okay.
what's the time for?
Time for Pat, just to let people know Pat's got 3 points now.
It's time for Pat's chit chat.
Oh. Okay.
Chat.
So I actually did a little bit of research this week for Pat's Chit Chat to talk a little bit about sport. Just the fun fact. So in 1786, Federico Sport was a Scottish man who was actually exceptionally unfit, and everywhere he went, he would just be sweating profusely, and it kind of the term sport actually started off as a lingo for
People sweating.
being active and sweaty, and so that is where the term sport has come from.
Is that really for real?
That is 100% false.
Keep going, sport.
He didn't sound
I
Scottish.
didn't. No, I
Yeah,
didn't think
I
that was real.
didn't write anything
I
down.
kind
I
of
was getting
trusted
confused
you.
with what I was reading.
That's cool though.
So yeah, if you want to tell people that's just Pat's chit chat.
Yeah.
Stick that out there. Frederico
Chit
Sport.
chat.
I think from in 2 weeks' time, my new segment is not going to be Pat's chit chat, but I'm going to drop one lie in throughout the podcast.
Okay.
And
I'm going to call you
at the
on
end, you have to figure out which one was the lie.
it. Okay. You talk so
I
much
think
shit,
everything
though.
you
So
say
many
is a
lies.
fucking
I
lie.
always lie.
Huh? Well, I'll restrain it.
3
to one
lies
lie
on
now.
his shirt.
Right. Okay. We've got a new segment.
Rub duck.
Rubber ducky.
What?
How?
Why have I not been informed on this?
None of us were. It's not what it is.
Do you think anyone's ever informed on anything? Right.
Just having a quack.
This is called Embarrassing Facts About Big Mike,
Oh, he's so embarrassed.
aka having the quack.
So he
So
does
this isn't necessarily going to be in the theme each week, but I thought I'd just tell you an embarrassing thing that I remembered during the week about myself. I don't know why, to make myself feel worse maybe, but here we go. Maybe to point out how stupid I am and was forever will be.
Just tell us what the fucking thing is.
Okay. Are you ready, Pat? Are you ready?
I'm ready. I feel your
Okay.
shame.
I used to really like the song "It's Raining Men," and I was quite worried that meant I might be gay. Do you remember when being gay sounded like it would be the worst thing in the world?
Yeah, it was the insult, like.
Yeah, I honestly at a lot of the time was worried that I was going to become gay, and now it's like if I was gay, that'd be so fine,
Yeah.
it would not be a worry. It would be fine. It would just be normal. But at the time, I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to have a family. I'm so attracted to girls. What if I'm gay?
What age were you when you were thinking this, like? 11, 12, 13, like?
Yeah, I was a teenager.
Yeah. I love that song too.
Yeah.
I think part of the problem was how much I really like girls. And I was like, I don't want to be gay. I really like girls.
Oh, cutie.
That's hilarious.
I was like, I'm gonna have a fucking husband. What? I don't want it. It's gonna happen.
See, my whole family, I'm pretty sure some of them are still convinced that I'm gay. But when I was younger, maybe 10-ish, used to go to a dance club. And the first song we learned was a dance routine to "It's Raining Men," and so I'd be coming home showing them this dance routine that I've learned, hopping about, skipping, arms flailing, and we're like, "It's raining men." And they're just like, oh yeah, definitely gay.
That was a weird dance to teach people. Raining men.
Oh,
But it's from Fame, isn't it?
It was me and one other guy. It was 20 girls in the class, and it was just me and 2 guys. And I'm pretty sure the other guy.
It's kind of weird to teach to little girls because it's raining men.
Yeah,
I'm going to go out, get absolutely soaking moist.
No, why did you say moist? It's not the word.
Moist.
That's what they're implying, though.
Yeah, but wet is better.
Soggy.
Wet is better than
wetter is
saying
better.
moist.
Soggy.
But for those who
The
didn't,
plant just... No, you're doing that.
And here's the actual twist. "It's Raining Men" is the #1 sports song of all time. As my picture report.
Fucking Turkish oil wrestlers.
if there are any
Okay,
Turkish oil wrestlers
Listeners.
listeners listening,
Come on, take me on if you think you're hard
Can
enough.
you let us know if it is just a front for
If your hands don't slip off the
homoerotics?
screen. Or your wanger.
Oh, they're little waggers.
Cute little Turkish
The
wagon.
hands are too busy, so they gotta use their wangers to make do the message.
Okay. Pat, what's your mother up to?
Oh shit! Totally forgot about that. What are we asking?
Your
her?
own mother. Ask her.
God, what's your mother?
What's the question though? Cause
What sports did she play in school?
oh, Oh, netball. I'm in there.
Lacrosse.
Hockey.
Lacrosse.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, hockey's kind of what I meant, but when I said lacrosse,
I would definitely have not thought lacrosse.
Like field hockey.
I'll stick with lacrosse.
I would say field hockey.
I'm sure you're wrestling.
I think I'm gonna say netball.
I'm gonna say hockey, and Tony's gonna say lacrosse.
She's off the age where netball was the thing.
Quidditch.
Yeah.
So
She's not like the Chinese with basketball. She's with the shit netball version.
Chapstick.
Yeah, chopsticks and those.
So we got hockey for Tony, netball for Liam, and lacrosse for Mike. Yeah. Do you want to change that, Mike? You can't go to hockey though.
What the fuck's lacrosse? It's just hockey.
It's the very American sport.
Yeah, it's like got a
Shit hurling.
You have like a net.
yeah.
You have like a net and you fling the ball. It was in American Pie. That's where I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go
And
Olympic
Gina
handball.
George uses it as therapy.
Olympic handball.
Goes,
Okay.
Olympic
Yeah.
handball. Not
The Olympics.
You think she was in the Olympics in school, God?
You never know with Jen.
Hello?
Hi, Mom. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you after
Yeah.
your wonderful birthday weekend?
Yeah, it was delightful. Very full on. Tim and Dad are bloody. They go to bed too early and then try and drag me out early in the morning. It was like not fair, but yeah, it was a great time.
Good.
So,
And how's your new place?
the new job, it's nice, it's chilled, not dealing with assholes, it's delightful. But anyway, you are on the podcast.
Again.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Hey!
And this week, we are discussing sports.
Discussing what?
Sports.
Sport.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the boys are wondering what
Sport did you play in school?
Yeah, what sport did you play in school? What was your favourite school sport?
I was an all-rounder, really.
But your favourite?
Favorite hockey.
Yeah, Tony.
Finally, one of us gets a point.
Me and Tony got it right. Yeah.
Statistics and all that.
What else did you play? Just out of interest, what else did you play, Jid?
What position did I play?
No, what else did you play? What other sports?
If you're such
What
an
other
all-rounder.
sport?
Rounders?
I enjoyed athletics, sort of high jump, long jump.
Ah.
That doesn't count. Or that doesn't
Swimming.
count.
That doesn't count.
Yeah.
What's your favourite sport now, Jen?
Has to be rugby.
Has to be. I thought it might.
Yeah.
Has to be rugby. Definitely.
What's your favourite thing about rugby?
Thighs.
Told you. But he loves them, like you do.
Tell her how I used to play rugby.
Mike actually used to play rugby.
Quite an illustrious rugby career.
But he had skinny little Bambi legs on him, so I don't know if you'd be as interested.
Oh, he wasn't one of these precious number 9s, was he?
No, it's just a big old number 2.
I didn't get a number.
He wasn't allowed a number. He was just on the side the whole time.
He's water boy.
Yeah.
Burned by Jen.
How's your week been, though? What have you been up to?
Oh, well, it's been very quiet because I've had a husband and son in Prague for the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very quiet.
You only consider one son in Prague. Yeah, that's cool.
No, just caring for mother.
Yeah. Fatty old thing.
Yeah, so she spent a lot of yesterday sitting outside waiting for a man with lots of children to come, and it was very official, but they didn't come. So
What?
there we are.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, it's very weird.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the most sane thing to do in the world.
What's her favourite sport?
Her favourite sport, oh my god, she wouldn't do sport. Jesus.
She was a posh one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But,
no
what was
sport
it?
never came her way.
What was it with Dad's mum though? She was supposed to be in the Olympics for like the long distance running.
She was a Harrier runner.
What's
What's
that?
a Harrier runner?
She was with a running club. And, she was really, really good. And she would probably have gone to the Olympics if the war hadn't come along.
Yeah.
That bloody war. Good for nothing.
She was fast, and she was fast to the end as well.
She was what?
You know,
Fast to the end as well.
Still sprinting.
Rest in peace.
Iron to her grave.
And now our bloody grandson's only good at running his mouth. Am I right?
Right, let's...
So do you boys play any sport over there?
No, that's what I was going to go into. Let's get sad for a second. How disappointed are you that I gave up all sports?
I'm quite relieved you gave up rugby.
Oh yeah?
Because
You didn't have the ties for it.
Because it is brutal. It's a sport that you can get serious injuries, and we know what you're like with pain, Pat.
Really good. Thank you very much.
Not really.
I just like to bitch and moan.
Oh dear. So yeah, I'm quite glad you gave up in some ways. But it would have been nice to see you doing other sports.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Dad still hangs it over my head that I packed it in.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. And there's one guy, Mum, you know the story. There was one guy called Dan Mugford who was on par, like me, him, and this other guy were like easily the best three. And Dan ended up like captaining one of the smaller teams in the UK. And my dad was always like, "Oh, that could have been you. That could have been you." And then a couple of years back, there was a TV show about depression in sports, and it's this guy on there. It's just like, still want that to be me, Dad?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Dan actually played for Sale for...
It was, yeah.
Well, I
yeah.
think probably about half a season, and couldn't cope with it.
Yeah.
Keeping it light for the pod.
Yeah, there you go.
Ryan Mills has been out injured for ages, and he's on the bench now, I think, for... I'm not sure who.
He did play for England a couple of games, didn't he?
He what?
Played for England a couple of games, didn't he? I feel I remember seeing him seeing a picture of him in an England top. So well done, Ryan. Shout out to you if you.
I know, like.
Oh, your father says thank you for the burger.
Thank you for the burger.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, but I don't think he remembers.
Oh, okay. No, I know what he's on about. I got him.
No, he does now. It's
Brooke got it.
Split.
All right, thanks, Jen.
Oh, we lost it.
Thanks for the burger, gent.
I feel like this podcast is going to be like step by step, kind of like the deterioration of your grandmother, Pat.
Yeah, it really is actually.
Just little tidbits
Well, we
every
could just
week.
leave those parts out if you really want.
No, I don't know. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think we have. I don't think they have been left out.
And now that we've addressed it, definitely we can't leave them out.
The viewers need to know how she's doing. Not great.
In full, not well.
Apparently, like physically, she's fairly good. Like
Yeah.
pretty hot still, but mentally,
Good at rugby.
She's never good at sports.
nah, she was far too posh to do that.
So there's only as far as I know, there's only one segment left, Mike.
Only one bloody segment left. We're gonna close it out with the best segment of the week. Every week we do the best segment at the end now.
Thanks, bye.
Okay, so get ready for It's How I Tell Them.
That's how he tells them.
Okay, 1 second now. I need to find it.
You get ready for
Oh,
it.
it's getting awful.
You get ready for it.
Jesus, how he leaves us fucking waiting, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
What's it called? How long does he take?
Yeah.
Sometimes
Am I right?
Okay.
I asked you a direct question.
I said
Am I
sometimes.
right?
Pat, stop stepping on my joke. Right. What?
Is it sports thing?
Yeah, 1 second.
Put it out there.
Right into the mic, please.
Yeah, my nose was all blocked.
Show us. Show us.
My nose is all blocked.
Your toes are all blocked.
Show us the goodies.
Come on.
Oh, that's the money.
I meant come on and hurry up, not come on and show us.
Still blocked. Okay. What time did the indecisive tennis instructor arrange for training?
What time did the indecisive... What?
What?
Tennis instructor.
Eh.
What time did the indecisive tennis instructor arrange for training? What time did he say training was?
Indecisive. Indecisive. No, go on, tell him. Go on.
On the 9?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Trying to think. On the line, like John McEnroe. On the line.
It's going to be like
out.
2040, love.
No. No, that's good too. 9 p.m. He found it really hard to get anything done during the day, so he left himself plenty of time. So the joke there was, I expected you to say, "Oh, 10ish," because he's indecisive.
Hey!
None of us got him.
And then when you say 10ish, then I was gonna.
Plan, that would be very
How
good.
did we not get
None of
that?
I was like court, 10 love, serve, and net. Yeah. Very good. Very good.
That's how I tell him. I don't know how that one went. Right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. Give us a 5-star review on iTunes. FunkyLikeAMonkey.com. It's back up and running for a little while, so go on over there. Yeah, and blocking it off now. Okay, well, thanks for listening, and hopefully we will listen next week for our spooky episode.
No, who's going to show up?
He's back.
Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Catch you later.
See you now.